Hello, 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 and welcome to Dr. Bebe on Call, here to give you your daily dose of okayness. And I can say today that it is definitely a good day to be okay with being okay, which is actually every day. Uh, I just want to again thank new listeners, any returning listeners, and of course a shout out to the OK Nation, and a thank you to recent subscribers and those of you that are supporting the podcast. You know, it as I said, it's just a good day to be okay, which is every day, because regardless of what we're going through, regardless of any trials, tribulations, situations, regardless of how other folk is acting or not acting, it's just okay to be okay. Because when you're not okay, you're not in a position, as I keep saying, to be able to change your situation. So you might as well go ahead and just be okay, knowing that, trouble don't last always. I am so thankful for the comments and the emails and texts that are coming in, and but what I've found is there seems to be a common thread that kind of runs through a lot of your responses or a lot of your comments. They're encouraging, but there's always kind of a theme, or somebody's asking, are you really okay? Are you always okay? Is it possible to always be okay? How are you able to do that? And that's interesting to me, because I can kind of understand it, because, we're kind of in a world where a lot of times people choose, to me, they choose not to be okay based on things that are going on. They choose not to be okay based on situations or other people. But it's possible to be okay, and that's why I'm here, coming across these podcasts telling you it's okay to be okay. And no, it does not mean that Dr. Bebe don't have trouble, because I got trouble like anybody else. I got trials that I go through, situations. I got things that come up and confront me that, hey, sometimes I just want to take your breath away. But you know what? You got to make a decision. To me, it always comes down to a decision, because you get to a place that you realize that, you know, why take my time not being okay when I can take the time I got to just go ahead and be okay and wait for the situation to change, or do what I can to change the situation. So that's kind of, the way I see things, and the way that I've made a decision and a choice to live my life. So, and I would encourage everyone to do that, because when you really think about it, most of the trouble that you have, it's not really even your trouble. If you stop and think about it, a lot of times it's that other people tend to bring their trouble to you. People tend to drop their problems on you, or bring their situations to you, and we pick them up. We don't even think about it sometimes. We pick up other people's troubles and start feeling bad. We pick up other people's problems and start to stress ourselves out, worrying ourselves of how we gonna solve somebody else's problem, but not sounding cold or selfish or uncaring or unsympathetic. But a lot of times when you've told people, or given them advice, or told them what they need to do, when they don't do it, is it really your problem to fix it? Is it really up to you to fix people's problems that you probably told them ahead of time that's where they're going to end up? And that's what a lot of us tend to do. And then we say, we got trouble, because we're really dealing with somebody else's trouble. So, that's just a thought. But what I want to kind of do today, real quickly, is maybe just encourage you with a few things about how, you can go ahead and be okay, or at least try to have a good day. And the first thing, which you may guess I'm going to say, is you got to put God first. The first thing in order to, go ahead and have an okay day is put God first, because you've got to have something, you got to serve, or you got to have faith in something higher than yourself. So I've got to go ahead, and in my life as a Christian, my faith lies in God. And so I put God first. I know that there is no way I'm going to be okay if I'm not following or walking by faith or living according to his word, or doing the things that I know are right to do in his sight. So that's my first way throughout my day of going ahead and saying I'm going to be okay, because I got faith in God. I got faith that if I do things his way, and if I stay connected, and as I said in a podcast before, if I check in with him before I check in with anything else, I know it's going to all work in my favor. So the first thing I do is I make sure that I put him first and make sure that I'm pleasing to God. And then also what you do is, you in your day, do what you can do. You know what you got to get up every day and do. If you got to go to work, go to work. Open your business. Do the things you got to do for your business, your job, your family. But you do the things that you can do. And that's what's important. A lot of times we not okay because it's that we're not doing what we supposed to be doing. You do what you can do. And I've learned along the way, and that I'm stressing can, don't get caught up in what you can't do. Don't sweat what you can't do. There's some things that you may want to do, but you can't do right now. There's things that are places you want to go, you can't go right now. There's stuff that you got plans, but right now you can't do those plans. Don't spend so much time stressed out and upset over what you can't do. I can't do this, I can't do this, I'm not able to do this. You do what you can. A lot of times I think of really simple things like, sometimes parents get all stressed out because, hey, I can't take the kids on vacation. We going through this and I can't take them somewhere. Where you do what you can. Nothing wrong with a staycation. Nothing wrong with staying at home and enjoying yourself. A lot of times we got things available right around us. We got things that we could be doing right around us, and we so caught up in messing up our day, talking about what we can't do. What can you do? Those are the things. So what I tend to do in order to be okay, I do what I can and don't sweat what I can't. And then also, you got to also learn how to appreciate, learn how to be thankful, appreciate what you have. We so busy again complaining about what we don't have. We don't appreciate what we do have. Be thankful, because somebody don't got what you got. You got to learn how to appreciate. But we live in such a world where so much is being thrown at us, and we're watching so much and seeing what other folk doing, and we so caught up in, wow, I don't have this or I don't have that. But what do you have? You got to really be thankful. Sometimes just walk around your house and be thankful. Look around and be thankful. Look at your mate and be thankful. Whatever situation you in, and learn how to appreciate people. Appreciate the things you have. Yes, you want a new car, but appreciate the one that you got. You just have to learn. We are such an unthankful generation of people, and I believe it's just because we so caught up in always looking at what we don't have. But learn how to appreciate, learn how to walk through your life and stop and smell the roses, as they say. Just be thankful, but regardless of how little or what it may be. But you got to learn how to be thankful and stop all this complaining. When you really sit down and listen to people, most conversations are a bunch of complaints. We just complaining, and this ain't happening and that ain't happening. Then also love who's there. Love the people that are in your life. Be thankful for people in your life. Love people. Learn how to not be so selfish. Sometimes learn how to do for somebody else, or be concerned for somebody else. Learn how to love people. Love the people that are there, and get over folk that ain't. Some people are so busy crying over who's not there, or crying over who they lost, or crying over, who don't want to be with them, that you're not appreciating people that value you, people that are there, people that are in your life and wanting to be in your life. You worried about somebody that don't want to be in your life, and you got people that want to be in your life and value your company. So again, I stress to you, put God first. Do what you can. Don't sweat what you can't. Appreciate what you have. Don't complain about what you don't. Love who's there and get over who's not. because it's okay to be okay.